Hey, I was going to type a reply to this, but I feel like you probably already know what you're doing with pools, but I'm going to answer this for anyone else who's following along. Yes, it's absolutely super important to vacuum on waste if you have small particulates or algae or biohazard waste in your pool that you're trying to filter out and you don't want to go through your pump. And let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a video of my pool from when it had mustard algae. That was when I thought it was pollen, but it was actually mustard algae. I can go over how we got rid of it, but that is something you would want to vacuum to waste. However, this is my backyard and I have neighbors on all three sides. And if I vacuum to waste regularly, I would flood them and they would not appreciate that. So I do prefer to vacuum on filter, and I will show you how I make that work the best. In general, if you just have regular pool debris and you're vacuuming to filter, it should be fine, especially if your pool is treated with chlorine or salt or what have you. And you're using a sand pump with a leaf basket, which is this piece right here. And we went over on the backwashing video how to empty the leaf basket. And then you also have this portion right here, which holds the sand the water goes through and filters out the water, taking out the smaller debris that goes through the leaf basket. When you are vacuuming on filter, you are still allowing the water to come in those two intakes, go through the leaf basket and the sand filter pump, and then go back out. Output valve right there. And it is like normal. But you're just using a vacuum, like right there, connected to one of the inputs, opposed to just the water flowing regularly. When you are vacuuming on waste, you are using a setting on the pump where the water is shooting out of the pump instead of running through it. It is still going through the leaf basket, but instead of running through the sand, it'll come out the back like it is backwashing. You will use that setting the entire time you are vacuuming, so you may lose a couple inches of water depending on how big your pool is and how long you vacuum. To avoid doing this, I have really liked using this new vacuum that I got, and I unboxed it on one of my videos. But this is the attachment. It's got this valve right here that doesn't allow anything to spill back out. And then it also has this bag on the inside. It's a mesh bag. I clean it out each time. And it catches everything. It catches most of the sand. And you just empty out each time. I also like to cut a magic eraser into quarters, and I put 1/4 of a magic eraser in there each time. And like I said, that other piece just screws on top, and you connect it just like a regular vacuum. It's hard to do one-handed. You connect it just like a regular vacuum, and it just catches everything. You dump it out at the end.